word productivity, I think, has actually gotten really badly defined in today's society. When you listen in and you talk to people and you ask them, about being productive, almost inevitably what they talk about is getting more stuff done. I want to be able to get more done. I need to get the laundry done and work on my business and spend time with my family and go on vacation. And this list just keeps getting longer and longer and longer and longer. So let's reframe for a minute and think about the word productivity. What it really means is getting the right things done. But especially when you're an entrepreneur, that's one of the beauties of it is you get a little bit more control over some of that part of your schedule, and you can begin to adjust things so that it fits into the flow and the ebb of your energy. If you're a morning person, if you wake up and you're firing on all cylinders, put a couple of the most difficult tasks that you need to get done in the morning. If you're an evening person, don't try to force yourself to do those first thing in the morning because it's not going to work. You're going to get frustrated. It's going to take you 3 times as long. You're probably going to screw it up and have to do it again anyway. So recognize that. So a lot of this comes down to being aware and listening to what your body wants, listening to what your systems want, and to focus on what you're going to say no to than what you're going to say yes to. Because the truth is, everything you say yes to is creating 4 or 5 or 6 or 27 no's. Because again, you can't do everything. And so looking very carefully and going, you know what, this really isn't important. I can outsource that. I can pay someone else to do it. Or you know what, this is really not important. I just don't need to do it anymore. I'm just going to cut it off my list and say, nope, that's not happening. That's okay. And sometimes it's a temporary, sometimes it's permanent. Sometimes you're cutting something out of your life permanently. Sometimes you're going, you know what, laundry's just not going to happen this weekend. And that's okay. The other thing is learn to say no in different ways. So there's a big difference between somebody asks you for something and you say, nope, can't do it. And saying, you know what, I need to go back and check my calendar. Can you check in with me next week and see if I can fit that in? And you know what? Most people won't check back in with you in a week. They won't call you back up and ask again. They'll go find somebody else that says yes right now. And now you don't have to do it. And it's not a big deal. And it wasn't rude. And they're not, there's no upset. There's no angry. So you can also learn to say no in more creative ways and carve things out of your calendar that way.
Yeah, no, I love that. I have that all the time. So as a photographer, I have friends and family hitting me up all the time. Hey,
it's time to raise your prices.
Yep.
That's the market telling you that you're too cheap. Raise your price.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually the best advice was ever given to me was by my uncle, who is a business coach and consultant at Boston University. When you are full, double your prices. Do that up to 3 times. You'll lose clients at the beginning, but then you'll fill back up.
Get them back. Yep.
That's